Have you ever noticed that the kinder you are to people, the more they tend to take advantage of you? The hero of today's story was just like that. Until one day, she finally saw everything clearly. Emma was a gentle, thoughtful woman. She always tried to see the good in people and never wanted to hurt anyone. Kindness opens every door, she would always say. But that day, someone came knocking and used her kindness not as a key, but as a weapon. His name was Daniel. When they first met, everything felt so natural. A coffee break, a short conversation, and then the words, "Can I see you again?" Emma smiled with a warmth she hadn't felt in weeks. Someone actually wanted to see her. At first, Daniel was charming. He listened to everything Emma said and remembered every little detail. "You're different," he told her. "You feel like the missing piece I've been looking for." Emma felt special. It had been so long since she'd felt that valuable in someone's eyes. But slowly, that special attention began to change. Daniel started criticizing the clothes she wore. "That doesn't look good on you," he'd say. When she wanted to meet her friends, he'd frown and mutter, "You're already neglecting me." And every argument ended the same way. "I'm just trying to protect you." At first, Emma thought that was love, because sometimes the thing that looks the most like love is actually control. As weeks passed, Emma's world began to shrink. The nights once filled with laughter and friends turned into quiet evenings of tension. Names disappeared from her phone one by one. It felt like Daniel was the only person left in her life. One day, Emma called her mother. "I'm just a little tired," she said. Her mother knew instantly. "There's something in your voice. Are you happy?" Emma went silent. A voice inside her wanted to say no, but she'd already learned how to silence that voice. Because every time she spoke up, Daniel's looks, his cold punishments and guilt trips followed. And by then, Emma had become a stranger to herself. One morning, while getting ready for work, she looked in the mirror. Dark circles under her eyes, a pale face. The woman staring back at her was unfamiliar. She whispered, "When did I become so quiet?" That same day, she got a message from Lily, a close friend she hadn't spoken to in years. "I've been worried. How are you?" At first, Emma didn't reply, but then, as if someone inside her picked up a pen, she typed, "I'm not okay." Those two words marked the beginning of her freedom. That evening, Lily came to her door. When Emma started to cry, Lily just listened. She didn't judge. She didn't ask questions. She simply said, "This isn't your fault." And that sentence repaired something broken inside Emma. That night, when Daniel came home, Emma didn't stay silent. "I'm not afraid anymore," she said. Daniel yelled, threatened, tried to twist her words. But Emma finally understood. Real strength isn't in pleasing others. It's in protecting yourself. When Daniel's things were gone, the house felt empty. But for the first time, that emptiness felt like peace. The silence at night wasn't scary anymore. It was healing. Emma started making her own coffee again. She texted her friends, visited her family, listened to music, laughed. She remembered who she was. One morning, as the sun rose, she looked out the window and whispered, "No one will ever love me by breaking me again." A manipulator's greatest weapon is making you forget your own voice. But remember, once you find it again, no one can silence you.